I meditated this morning for the first time in so long, and I honestly feel like the effects of it have lasted throughout the day. And that is definitely saying something, because I've been feeling all types of ways recently. Ever since I moved, I feel like I've really been focusing my energy on the external versus my internal world. Not that I'm not paying attention to my internal world. I feel like I have had to, because there's been so much going on within it, and I've mostly been like putting out fires by using my like therapy skills instead of preventing fires from even getting in here by meditating and working on my mindset. I feel like I kind of let that go, and I've really been feeling the effects of that. Hi, I'm Julia. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. If you've been following me for a while, you would know that I've been experiencing so many massive shifts and changes in my life, and that is just a part of life. Like, the only constant that we can count on is that change will occur. And for me, moving across the country for the third time in my life was one of those changes. And with that came all of these different challenges that I kind of knew I was going to face, but didn't want to think about it until it was right in front of me. And one of them that I want to talk about is loneliness, because it's something that I realized that I've been experiencing a lot. And I think I've been trying to pretend like I'm not experiencing it, but it definitely is something that I'm experiencing. The funny thing about loneliness, because I've experienced this a lot in my life, is that it's something that you can experience around other people. Like, you don't need to actually just be alone to experience loneliness. Like, you can be alone and not feel lonely. You can be with other people and feel lonely. You can be with other people and not feel lonely. You can be alone and feel lonely, and vice versa. You get the point. And I felt this way back home too. But I think it's an interesting thing, and I don't really talk about it a lot. Oftentimes when I feel lonely around other people, it makes me want to actually be physically alone so that I feel more connected with myself. And I think the past few days, I've just been taking some time to myself, and the loneliness has come up for me. By meditating today and last night, actually, I feel like, not that I cured myself of the loneliness, but I feel like it really did help. It made me feel more connected to myself. It made me feel more understanding of myself. And it also allowed me to take space to do things that I wouldn't normally do. Like, I read my book for at least an hour today, and I've been wanting to do that for a while. Also, excuse the noise. They are building a fence around my yard. My landlord did not warn me. It just started happening out of nowhere. I can't get away from the construction. I've been very frustrated by it, but the show must go on. I waited all day to film this, and they're still not done, and we're losing light. So here I am, trying to stay calm and accept the fact that this won't be perfect, even though I tend to be a perfectionist, and it's something I really do struggle with. I need to accept. I'd rather put this out there for you in hopes of making you feel less alone than worry about the sound, even though it's really pissing me off. Like, if you can't tell, I'm so annoyed. To break things down for you, the meditation I did was a Joe Dispenza meditation. And last year, around this time, I think it was like October, I decided to do a meditation challenge where I would do his morning meditation and his night meditation every day for 30 days. I only did the morning one. I did a different meditation last night, but I already feel different. So in that meditation, the morning meditation at least, I think the night one is similar, but in the morning one, he really gets you to focus on visualizing maybe a scene that provokes a feeling that you really want to feel. And the feeling that I was provoking was like excitement, like passion, ecstaticness. And that's a feeling that I feel once in a while, but it's an addicting feeling. It's a lovely feeling. You want to feel that feeling. I think we all want to strive to feel ecstatic and excited and passionate. And it's something that I felt like a handful of times this summer, which I would have loved to have felt it every day. But these feelings we can cultivate within us without any external trigger. I'm typically waiting for the trigger to feel the feeling. I'm waiting for something that like really excites me to make me feel excitement. And most of us do this. But if we actually just practice feeling the feelings that we want to feel, we're gonna attract more things in our reality and our circumstances that actually make us feel excited, passionate, ecstatic. The noise agrees with me. And nothing has happened today in my reality specifically. I've just been home all day by myself to make me feel excited or ecstatic. But then I turned on this camera and I started to feel a little excited. I was like, yeah, I am passionate about talking about these things. When I was reading my book, I was like, ooh, This is a topic that I have been literally thinking about over and over and over again in my head, and I wanted more clarity on, and now this book is giving me that. So things have been lining up for me, little things, and I've been feeling more gratitude, another feeling that I would like to feel more of. But it's so simple to cultivate this if we just slow down, take a step back, and start picking out the things that we can be grateful for, picking out the things that we can be excited about. They could be really little things. It could be something so small as I'm excited to drink some water because I'm a little bit thirsty, or something a little bit more exciting like I'm gonna have my favorite yummy dessert tonight, or I'm about to do my stretches and my body is just gonna feel so relaxed after. I'm gonna do my meditation and I'm just gonna feel so connected. Or you don't need to do anything physical. It could be something so small as, you know what, I'm gonna think about something that I really like. I'm just gonna change my thoughts right now. And when we're in a more negative thought spiral, that could be really hard to do, but if you're in a neutral place, it's pretty simple. And something that we will always have power over, no matter what our circumstances, is our state of being, because we can always choose to think and feel differently based on our perspective. We can always shift our perspective, but it's a muscle within ourselves that we have to exercise and practice. And that's why meditation is so important, and why I decided I'm gonna start doing it again and making it a daily practice. As much as I've been making yoga and stretching a daily practice for me, stretching my muscles, working out too, well, we also need to work out and stretch the muscles in our consciousness and our minds. And we need to reconnect with our heart. We need to get our heart and our head in coherence, because our heart is always right. Our heart is where our soul is emanating out from. Our heart is always guiding us in the right direction. But if we don't have authority and sovereignty over our minds, we're not going to listen to our hearts. And therefore, our very intelligent, very wise hearts are gonna go unheard, are gonna go unseen, and are gonna feel neglected and ignored. And ultimately, if we are neglecting and ignoring our hearts, then we start to feel that way, because the energy we put out is the energy we get back. So if we're doing it to ourselves, it will be done to us, just to get us to recognize, oh, right, I have been neglecting my heart's desires. I haven't been taking care of myself. I haven't been doing my meditations and connecting within and getting clear. After taking a step back and realizing that it's so obvious how much I have been neglecting my internal connection to my heart, because I've been feeling totally disconnected and like I don't know what to do with my time, which isn't something that I was feeling too much over the spring when I was really connecting with it. I felt like, okay, I have a mission, I know what I'm doing, I got this, we're going for it, emanating love energy out. Yeah, things happen, but we keep pushing. We feel the feelings and we keep on going. Over the past month or so, I feel like I've been feeling the feelings, keeping on going, but I didn't know where I was going. And I still don't really know where I'm going. I don't know if any of us will ever really know, but there is a certain sureness, a certain certainty that we have within when we trust our hearts. Our hearts are gonna guide us, they're gonna lead us. So technically we don't really need to know where we're going in our minds when we drop into our hearts. But if I'm not dropping into my heart, then I have no idea where to go. And that's why I'm saying that connecting within through meditation or through just breathing, taking time to be in nature, whatever is your practice, is gonna lead you to where you need to go, because you are connected with yourself. You're connected with source. You're connected with all there is. So my challenge to you and to myself is to meditate tonight and meditate for the next 30 days. Even if you're busy, actually, especially if you're busy, make time to meditate. I promise you, you will feel so much different. You're gonna learn things about yourself that you didn't know. You're gonna learn things about the world that you didn't know, and you're gonna feel really connected in ways that you didn't realize you could be. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much. Go meditate. Bye.